Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today I'm doing a PowerPoint presentation on tablets. First, we're going to go over the overview. We'll go over where they came from, the operating system, sizes, features, market sales, and usage. Does anybody know what a tablet is?
That's a little mini PC.
A touchscreen device used for certain computing functions.
Okay. A tablet computer is simply a tablet. It's a mobile computer with a display, circuitry, battery, and a single unit. Typically larger than smartphones, personal digital assistants, and tablets measure diagonally 7 inches or larger. The first tablet was introduced to the world through literature and media. Many scientific films, books, describe devices that we now call tablets. Stanley Kubrick's 1968 film, 2001: A Space Odyssey, had the newspad. The 1951 novel Foundation by Isaac Asimov described the calculator pad. There was many devices that resembled tablets in Gene Roddenberry's 1966 Star Trek: The Series. The first prototype was developed in 1972. It was called the Dino Book, proposed as a personal computer for children of all ages. Alan Kay was the scientist who developed it. The idea was a portable educational device that would offer a function similar to that of a laptop computer. Here are some of the earlier devices. Several companies released commercial products in the 1980s. Pencil had the pen pad, CIC had the handwriter, and Grid Systems developed the grid pad. All three products were based on extended versions of the MS-DOS operating system. Now I'm about to show you a timeline. Oh, here we go. Here are some timelines of some of the releases. In 1991, AT&T, the first EO personal communicator. This was one of the first commercially available tablets. It ran Go Corporation's pinpoint operating system on AT&T's own hardware. In 1993, Compact Stereo was released. In 1994, European Union and Apple computer newspaper. The first Palm OS-based Palm Pilot was released in 1996. In 1999, Intel announces the WebPad. Microsoft launches the Pocket PC in the year 2000. Android was the first to dominate today's market for tablets in the late 2000s. 2008, the first plans for Android-based tablets appeared, and the product released in 2009. One of them was called the Archer 5, a pocket-sized tablet with 5-inch touchscreen. It ran a proprietary operating system and later released Android 1.4. Verizon released a unit called the Ultra in 2009, which was the first LTE Android tablet. Today's tablets use capacitive touchscreens, unlike the earlier stylus-driven resistive touchscreen devices. Most tablets released since mid-2010 use a version of ARM processors. This makes it for longer battery life and power enough for internet browsing and live production work and mobile games. Just like smartphones, tablets or apps, or tablet programs or apps are available online for downloading in form of the sources known as app stores. Tablets and smartphones using the same operating system share the app stores. Debuted in 2010, Apple iPad has become the most successful tablet using iOS operating system. This puts tablets to the mainstream. Samsung has followed with the Galaxy Tab series. Also announced in 2013, a tablet that runs with Android and Windows systems concurrently, but since has been delayed. Now I'm going to talk about some of the operating systems. When Mr. Hamilton passes you around, the tablets hit the play button. Tap the screen, the play button. The passcode on it, iPad is 6961, Phil.
The video's not on,
It's not.
I don't think it's over.
Today, tablets run multi-operating systems. They come in two classes, desktop-based and mobile-based operating system. Desktop-based usually are the thicker and heavier and require more storage, but can run a processor-intense applications. Mobile-based tablets are reserved and only run for mobile apps. Android is a Linux-based OS that Google offers as an open source Apache license, under an open source Apache license. Designed primarily for mobile devices, it supports low-cost ARM systems. Android 3.0 and larger versions support larger size screens and have access to Google Play services. Android includes operating systems, middleware, key applications. Other vendors sell customized Android tablets like the Nook, Kindle Fire, which are used to consume mobile content and provide their own store rather than using the larger Google Play system. iOS was created for the iPhone and the iPod Touch series. iOS is designed for fingers and has none of the features that required a stylus on earlier tablets. Apple introduced the multi-touch gestures such as pinch to zoom. The BlackBerry is based on an ONX system. Windows 8 is a significant change to various aspects of the OS. Its user interface and platform design is for a touch-based devices such as tablets. Also introduced an app store and a new style of apps optimized primarily for tablets. Linux is an open source OS. Many touch screens, sub-notebooks, and computers can run several Linux distributions with the life changes, with little changes. Several hardware building devices that work with both the Windows and the Android OS system.
you can click your text and hit Control A. Well, click on to the link and then hit Control A. Yeah, hit Control A on your keyboard.
I remember it's missed.
Oh, okay.
It's missed. Well, I had a video, but oh man, I missed let's talk about the sizes. When you think of a tablet, and Slate is the most popular. They range in size from 7 inches up to larger than 10 inches. The Mini is smaller and lighter than the standard tablets. Some examples of the Mini tablets are the Nook, the Kindle Fire, and the Google Nexus T. Tablets are larger than the average smartphone. Examples are the LG Optimus, VU, and the Samsung Galaxy Note. A slate tablet that comes with a dedicated keyboard can be converted into a laptop. Convertible hybrids are as a slate tablet top half and a keyboard bottom half. Typically, the base of a converted tablet attaches to the display at a small joint called a swivel hinge, or a rotating hinge allowing the screen to rotate and lie against the back of the keyboard to provide a flat writing surface. The touch input is a key component of tablets. It shows the user to navigate and type with virtual on-screen keyboard. Touchscreen key hardware comes in two forms: resistive touchscreens and capacitive touchscreens. Resistive touchscreens are passive and respond to pressure on the screen. It allows a high level of precision, requires the use of a stylus or a fingernail. Capacitive touchscreens tend to be less accurate but more responsive than resistive touchscreens. They require conductive material such as a fingertip. Now we're going to talk about some of the features. Tablets are equipped with hardware that provides functionality, like HD and anti-glare displays, internet connectivity, camera, long battery life, docking station, USB ports, and local data storage. The software for tablets is created specifically for mobile devices and specific operating systems. Mobile web browser, downloadable apps, portable media player function, mobile phone function, messaging, speakerphone contacts, email and social media, and reader for digital books and other content. It also has extra data storage, onboard flash memory, ports for removable memory, various cloud storage devices, local storage on LAN. In addition, some tablets can use the other input methods besides touchscreen key and keyboards: proximity sensor, accelerator, ambient light, proximity sensors, speech gesture, and character recognition. Now, which one of these you think sold the most out of all these tablets? It was the Android, then it was the iOS tablets, then Windows tablets. Then Amazon Kindle Fire, then it was the Windows tablets. According to a survey, the number of internet users in the U.S. who owned a tablet increased from 12% in 2012 to 31% in 2013. Apple started trading 72% of its customers, while 32% own Android tablets. By 2012, Android tablets are increased. 51% of own Android and 52% with iPad. Some tablet owners own more than one type. Market sales and usage. Apple tablet market share took a hit in 2013, decreasing 10.5%, while Android vendors all increased. Samsung was 9.8%, Asus was 0.8%, others was 1.8%. An Intel report shows improved productivity for 19,000 of their employees by the average of 57 minutes a day. Tablet popularity continued to grow with children. In 2014, a survey showed that a touchscreen were more frequently used by objects for play among children under the age of 12. More than game consoles, board games, puzzles, toy cars, and dolls and action figures.
What? Control A.
Remember. Well, I'm sorry, I had another video, but that concludes my presentation.